Delay of game penalty. Ships him back 5 yards, makes it 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Who on who? I'm not the 49ers.
Are you the Patriots?
What? I'm the Seahawks.
No, I'm talking about in another screen of yours.
Well, I don't know. I was the 49ers?
I don't know who it was the 49ers and Patriots, and it showed 36 to 17.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
We pressing Metcalf from the bottom of it. See what Metcalf feel like playing today.
Mike, 55. Check, 55.
They go play action with Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. Oh, some strong running. It's a big play there for Seattle. 48 yards. The previous play, big on the ground. That one big through the air. Things have jumped up quickly.
Certainly appears that whatever their thought process is on the defensive side of the ball, they're one play behind. You know, loaded up for the pass, they hit them with the run. Load up for the run, they hit them with the pass. They've got to get in sync.
Marshawn Lynch.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Lynch. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. They come out here in the eye. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. Here is Lynch on 3rd and goal.
Wow, you watching my
gain
thing?
on the play that time, so a big
Look at this
stop, and
shit.
it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens because that's
This man gave him John Walker one.
approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Number 2 is deep.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger.
You're picking him off,
And Big Ben
so
intercepted
you'll get
a 3rd
interceptions,
time. Picked off at the 35. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that'll help him at contract time. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time. On 3rd down, Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2.
Get ready.
A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season.
Yeah, but his is different though. He got hit like 3 people on the tackle.
T.J. Watt able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Yeah,
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
The corner.
Here's Wilson to throw. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 17-3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Jaguars.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw here, Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
What happened?
Like 80!
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster.
And
That's
then
complete.
the Browns do say
And he got blown up. Losing
somebody could take
yardage
it
on the
from him.
play back at the 44.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the
I think
football,
they're
don't
better.
drop it.
I think they're a better team.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them in contract time.
And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. To throw again is Roethlisberger. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime.
Yeah, no, they just advanced it.
They'll run with Lynch. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Nah, there was nobody on the team, bro.
So with
it was
1
CPU.
second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle.
They had a new user. They told the coaches around. They said,
Myers' kick is good. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway.
No one's not broken up. Just like T-Night, we got to use it. T-Night going to make you play the man. You ain't getting no free win.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
But didn't you want the loss anyway?
Adjustments that might be made defensively. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard.
I thought you took the forced loss last week.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second
Yes,
half.
sir. You told them.
That time, forces some indecision in the backfield.
I know. I'm talking about before that. You told them, you was like, give me the forced loss the week before.
On second and 11 now.
I'm just asking, man. Like, honestly, I don't care.
Now he'll throw. That's caught at the 25. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 46 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The rookie DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Of course, not pulling it. Of course.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
You said you trying to make a trade with them, at least, you said? Well, so you sabotaging the league because we're in your division?
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Playing that game.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of scheme going.
On 1st and 10 is counter. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
56. All day, baby. All day. No spacing. It comes to me, it's me. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Don't let him breathe. Show that bench release and go. Lock it back.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult
I don't understand why you want to sabotage it, bro.
Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. T.J. Green with a pick.
I did not bring Vari. I didn't bring Vari in this league, so it ain't you nothing.
Seahawk touchdown.
I didn't bring Vari in this league.
Great return as they're finally able
I didn't invite him in this league. I did not invite him in this league. I did not tell him about this league. He knew it. Damn, man. I invited you to this league,
This
right?
one leads to 6 points going the other direction. Tough.
Yeah, it is. Okay. This feels old school to me because you never really took out your starting quarterback back in the good old days. No matter what was going on, he was your guy, and you rode him for better or for worse. In today's football, usually we got a backup who's warmed up and has come into the game, so you can see an old school approach here.
Originally, it was a league that I just was in by myself, and I told you about it. We both discussed it, said, let's leave Vari out of this shit.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start
You
their
should have
next
said Vari said he in too many
fresh
leagues.
off the pick 6. They've got to forget about that quickly. And my goodness, another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, I've already been told him no before.
First down.
He won that Browns team, no?
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Play action. It's Wilson. It's complete to Lockett. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett. His 2nd touchdown.
You gonna fuck the league up because of your ass. Your ass want to bring Vari in this shit. I shouldn't have brung your ass in it because I told you when you joined, I was like, bro, we not bringing Vari in this shit. I need a league without the man.
And the lead will swell by 1 more.
I'm specifically saying that do not bring Javarius.
The Steeler offense here about ready for the next drive.
I don't care about you being in a league with us. I just didn't want a league. I didn't want a league with everybody in it. I want to, you know what I mean?
Now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that
now I got to see you in the playoffs every year.
Gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. The attempt on the
Who said they got the blueprint?
He has it. What a catch. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43. Roethlisberger.
Who said they got the blueprint?
5 straight completions here in this second half.
You never said you never said I got the I never said I got the blueprint.
This is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
I'm pretty sure you got no
This year, not last year.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And the catch made by Johnson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Here's Roethlisberger. This one complete right side to McDonald. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Check Mike 11, check Mike 11. No, watch twist, watch twist. Hey, exit. Twist. Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11. Hey. Right here. Hey, check Mike 11.
Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down.
Well, that's just simply not right. To make that kind of a catch, that spectacular, and not get a first down out of it.
I guess he could put it on his personal highlight reel, however.
Yeah, he'll get the catch, he'll get the yardage, but he doesn't get what he really wants.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is. And I'm glad that you went in that direction, because otherwise we're going to have to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday.
Which was also impressive.
Which was also very impressive. But this game, how they've done it, offense, defense, special teams, they've put it all together. And I got to tell you,
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football, because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We've got a lopsided game here, which I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep. He's got a man, complete. The 20, 10, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside he's thinking 24-hour because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line. Hey, 50. No spacing. You ain't going no good.
Play fake to counter. Now Roethlisberger. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Now it's Roethlisberger. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
56 the mic. 56 is the mic. Smooth.
4th down. Here's Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. 56. Alert, alert. 56. Here we go. Here's flag.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target, but it'll be 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, go get him, go get him, go get him. 56 the mic.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. Gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 12 yards that time and a Pittsburgh first.
Right, 80. Check 56. That's right, baby. These two. I got motion. Mike 56. Mike 56. It's going to be a long day. You good? Double. Slam.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
All right, now. Black 20. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Ben to throw again. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
A lot of times when you take a tight end in later rounds, you're doing it with a little bit of hope, some potential. But not so with this guy. They believe he can really make an impact in the red zone, and he definitely makes good on that faith right there.
And now Big Ben will lead the Steelers up to go for 2. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
They'll start on the ground with Lynch. He'll have a first down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Wilson throwing quickly out to Lockett. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts.
No.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Deeper. Took right.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the rookie first-rounder from Michigan, Devin Bush. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Check 99. Double bump. Check 99. Showing it.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Middle. Buzz. Be ready. Mike, 24. You got nothing. Hey, seam 6. Go.
Roethlisberger. He's got room to run past the 20. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete.
Black 20. Watch out. Hey. 4 down. Mike, 4. Ricky. Check. Solid, 5 down. Deuce. 50. Check. Black, what's that?
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on fourth.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Mike, 56.
Keep these two.
56. Let's put them on the buses.
Take both of them.
Hey, watch it, watch it. Check 50, check 50. Hey, alert 3.
One last shot for Roethlisberger. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
No.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Seahawks, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
For me? That's over. They got to. Can't do that shit no more. You gotta protect who make you the money. 17-6. follow me, boy. I don't understand why people run that play too, man.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, pass the pig skin when he stretch your distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your fifth grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and fifties and 20s, no fives and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me, cause I like she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like a bigger score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, one point to guard. Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in a bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in a bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue punts. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah. One up and up is magic. With the game, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to you say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music can be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. And I've been magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to you say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could would you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to that.
I'm gonna look at that Browns roster. I never looked at it.
Like how it tastes. Shawty use it. Can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried. I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this is crazy. I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, and look like I'm foreign cars driving fast. I never done this before. Get on out my problems. Let me. When I've been magic with the gang, we ball out. It can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways.
X-Factor.
What would you do if you and me didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love
Baker got X-Factor.
now my dreams reality not
You
going
got a trade bar or no? I ain't even checking that.
Nah, he just got all throwing.
You can re-roll with it?
I don't know. I never even tried.
I ain't gonna even start, but.
Oh, that's why you want the Browns. You got Odell and CD Lamb.
Yeah, like,
You look at the Falcons.
oh, my shit. My shit crazy, bro.
Miles Garrett. Denzel, Gritty, Brown.
Yeah, I knew that shit. I don't have a turn in the softball system. That shit took me out the game. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck? I know, I'm back in the game now. What the fuck? The fuck? Cut that computer off.
But the Falcons good too.
But they got too many quarterbacks running in the defense. That shit boo-boo. I ain't got no secondary. I don't need that fucking linebacker.
Yeah, Falcons. They basically got the same team. They really just got 2 corners. That's it.
And then tell me why you got all them fucking
Quarterbacks.
quarterbacks on the contract, bro. What the fuck? What's the purpose of that?
Yeah, Falcons got negative cap room too.
I ain't got time to deal with that.
Third and 15. Russell Wilson scrambled for 18 yards. Escape artist. You streaming? One of y'all streaming? Yeah, I ain't got nothing else to watch.
Let me find out my team ballin'. You look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch.
What's up?